I welcome the adoption of this crucial report because I am convinced by the growing importance of the need for intercultural dialogue, especially in the light of dramatic events such as the refugee crisis and the terrorist attacks in Paris, which remind us that more than ever, Europe must tackle these common challenges and promote its fundamental values through mechanisms promoting positive person-to-person communication and exchange. We are sometimes afraid of otherness, and the best way to address this is to be in dialogue with people, to share different perspectives and practices. When people come together and talk honestly and share in each other's culture, they learn that we're all human beings with common aspirations and concerns. Intercultural dialogue and exchanges also challenge stereotypes, prejudices, and discrimination of minorities by the majority. My report therefore promotes the need to reinvigorate and strengthen healthy dialogue between all kinds of communities, leading to a better understanding and acceptance of common fundamental values, thereby laying the foundations for a more inclusive and pluralistic society. To make such dialogues possible, decision makers and communities have several tools at their disposal, including inclusive, informal and formal learning, education for citizenship at all ages, volunteering, sport, arts and culture. The report calls for an integrated approach that does not deal with those tools separately, but which creates synergies and bridges between all fields of action. Rather, intercultural dialogue should become a natural way for communities to interact across different areas of life, from interfaith school projects to town twinning. We also need to include intercultural dialogue in our external relations as a tool of soft power, a vehicle for conflict resolution and peacemaking, and a pillar for sustainable development. For me, cultural diversity represents a richness in our society and an opportunity to discover new synergies. With my report, I wanted to celebrate that cultural diversity so it can create empathy, empower marginalised communities, and foster more active citizenship. Promoting our fundamental values of tolerance, non-discrimination, social justice and rule of law through dialogue, diversity and education is a shared responsibility of societies, and all stakeholders must be included in that strategy. My report, therefore, not only addresses the role of decision makers at all levels, but also tackles the role of educators, parents, families and carers, faith organisations, youth workers, NGOs, arts practitioners, urban planners, local authorities, and everyone else who has a role to play in ensuring better living together. The European Union is at a particular point in history where notions of identity and belonging are being contested, reconfigured and defended with strong feelings from a diversity of voices and divergent political perspectives. I am therefore happy to see that my colleagues in the European Parliament agreed today that we need indeed to strengthen dialogue and promote diversity for more tolerant and open societies.